Namo Narayan. So, with the pleasant wishes, let's start our video. Just think, has this ever happened in your life that money keeps slipping away without any reason? As soon as you get it, it's gone. And when you try to save, some unexpected expense pops up. Or maybe you felt like no matter how hard you try, there's always a strange loneliness, a strange insecurity, or a mental stress. And sometimes it even feels like all the hard work you are doing isn't giving the proper results to you. If this is happening with you, then understand this, that the 12th house in your horoscope is activated. But what exactly is 12th house and how does it affect your life? That's what we will fully discuss in today's video. So basically, 12th house, it represents the loss of money, expenses, hospitalization. It also represents separation and moksha, which is known as final liberation. It's also a hidden house because it keeps many things secret. It holds your inner mind, your fears, your secret desires, and unknown anxieties. But the interesting part is most people ignore this house because this is the house of loss, expenses, and so on. But in reality, it is the house that controls your overall life from within. Now, some might think, does the 12th house means only negativity? In astrology, it is not at all. It totally depends on who is the ruler of this house in your horoscope, which planets are sitting here, and which planets are looking at it, means having an aspect on 12th house. If favorable planets are present, then obviously this house can give you an international success, big businesses, multiple properties, strong intuition as well, and spiritual growth. So, not always it is negative, but if it's negatively activate in your horoscope, then it may bring unnecessary expenses. It may bring stress, anxiety, distance in the relationships, frequent hospital visits, and even major career losses. So basically, it totally depends on what kind of planetary position is looking at your 12th house or is seated there, and who is the ruler of it. And if any planet is sitting there, then in what nakshatra, means in what constellation it is sitting. These things matters. And the most important thing about 12th house, that it is not always about loss. It is the house of moksha, meaning freedom from the cycle of birth and death. When this house is positively active in your horoscope, it obviously gives you peace, inner stability, and divine wisdom. It teaches you the true purpose of life. So now you must have understood that the real power of 12th house is what? It is not always negative. If it is counted in trik bhavs, then it is not considered as negative as other houses. Just one thing which depends is fully on your planetary position. So let's not wait any longer and begin the video. Today's topic is the result of all planets in the 12th house. You will know each and every planet prediction in this house. So let's get started with our video. First of all, let's talk about Sun. If the Sun is placed in your 12th house, understand this thing that it is considered very interesting position. Why? Because this placement brings both challenges and life lessons. Now the question is, will it make you powerful or will it bring struggles? The surprising thing is you may look calm on the outside, but a fire always burns inside you. Self-respect is very important to you. And if someone questions your value, then things can get intense. You don't argue much, but if it's about your respect, about your recognition. You answer directly and without hesitation. And that's how it should be. Because if you don't respect yourself, the world won't either. Now let's talk about your love life. When you fall in love, you give your whole heart, but you can't compromise without reason. If there is love, it will be honest and pure. Otherwise, you walk away. And if someone plays with your emotions, you remove them from your life without any guilt further. And you want deep emotional connections. You don't like anything half hearted. The sun in the 12th house also makes you very generous. You know how to earn money, but you must learn how to save it. You spend openly in your loved hands, but sometimes people take advantage of that. They quietly take your money and disappear, and you don't even notice. So be smart, understand where to spend and where not to. Learn to save because during tough times, savings will help you. Now let's talk about career. Your career will also have some twists and turns. Why? Because if you are in a technical field or any government job or even any research, you will grow for well. It's not like that it will be very bad. But remember, learn to be patient in all of the fields. You have the potential to achieve big things in your own. You just need consistency. And look, if you want to grow big in life, you must step out of your comfort zone. Work hard, take risk. Only then you will make your name for yourself in the society. Now let's talk about your parents. Your relationship with your parents may be a little complex. You may be physically away from them or even mentally disconnected sometimes. And this separation happens early in life. Like there's not very big attachment to them. Maybe due to studies, career, any family situations. You may feel like you don't get full support from your parents. But one thing I would like to tell you that life always gives you guidance from some form. So from this way also it is giving you a kind of guidance only. Talking about siblings, then with siblings as well, these relationships are considered often mixed. There might be friction or misunderstanding in childhood, but as you grow older, your bond usually improves, but sometimes it will not also. And talking about struggles and hidden enemies, then when the sun is placed in 12th house, some people will look good in front of you, but they may work against you secretly. They backbench yourself. So be careful. This placement teaches you again and again. Don't trust everyone easily, and especially don't share your personal matters with everyone. It may harm you because not everyone surrounding you is trusted. Now, you may have a lot of expenses in life. Sometimes it's due to travel, sometimes family, and sometimes helping friends. You believe more in spending on others than saving itself. This is a good thing, anyways, but smart financial planning is very important. Otherwise, people may use you for only on money because your money side is a bit very lucky for yourself. Now, let's talk about how you will achieve success in what kind of fields. So, this position is very powerful for tech fields, research, spiritual work, foreign related work, government sectors. And if you are in any of these areas, you will do well. But again, be patient. Patience is the main key for yourself. Success will come slowly, but when it comes, it will big. It will be very big and impactful. So don't underestimate yourself. Now, some precautions which you have to follow. If you started following these precautions, then obviously this position will give you. more benefits without doing any remedy as such. First of all, do financial planning properly. You have to learn how to save money and invest it smartly. Secondly, stay away from fake friends and opportunists. Don't trust everyone. If you don't even have friends or opportunists, then sometimes it may be like your family members or family relatives may harm you or may backbench you. So you don't need to trust anyone. Your intuition power is fair enough that you can understand who is backbenching at your back or who is not. Just trust the one who you feels your intuitive power feels who is perfect for you or who yes that person cares about you. Just trust on them. But again, while you're trusting on someone, you have to cross check them again and again. At least 5 to 6 times you have to cross check, then can trust on that person. Next thing, stay connected to your parents or mentors. Even if you are far away, stay emotionally connected to them because at few situations, they might be the one who will help you out. And if not the parents as well, then at least your mentors or the person who you trust on. Now, secondly, maintain your self respect. This is the most important because setting clear boundaries with people who keep disrespecting you will always harm you. So keep your self respect maintained. Lastly, be patient in your career and not only in career but in every situation. First of all, think and then react. Think and then take a final decision. Success might come late, but your hard work will always pay off. So if sun is in your 12th house, there is no need to worry because this position gives you unique identity. It makes you someone who thinks deeply. Yes, there are some challenges also associated with this, but there are solutions too. Be smart, stay financially aware, and use your energy in the right direction. Now, coming forward to moon, listen carefully because if your moon is placed in your 12th house, then your life can be like a normal person's life. You are someone who feels emotions very deeply, a bit mysterious, a bit dreamy, and very spiritually connected. Your heart always wants every kind of happiness, and that too with 100% of perfection. You don't like anything incomplete or lacking. Now, if you're a woman, your biggest happiness will come from your husband. If you are a woman, you will want him to give you full emotional and physical comfort. Secondly, if you're a man, you will want your wife to give you full love and care with a pure emotional connection. But if even a little bit is missing in this, your soul becomes restless and disconnected. You'll experience fast mood swings, sometimes super happy, sometimes suddenly very low, and this will directly affect your mother. Because when your heart is upset, your mother's energy also becomes unstable. Moon is also the planet of your mother, it represents your mother. So, whatever kind of actions you will perform here will obviously affect to your mother. Or this position sometimes itself describes that how your mother will be. So this is very deep connection. Please try to understand this. Now let's talk about your dream world. As I said before, if moon is in 12th house, your dreaming power is on the next level. You get dreams that others don't often. While most people forget their dreams after waking up, your mind travels to another world at night. You see vivid dreams, some that give signals about the future, some that reveal hidden truths. If your moon is strong, these dreams can become blessings. But if it's weak again, you might face fear, you might face anxiety and a scary nightmare. Also, you may notice this too, that small injuries, burning eyes, pain in the feet, these things keep happening. Why? Because moon in the 12th house keeps you energy always in the motion. It keeps your energy in always a kind of a flow. You find it hard to stay still. Next, this placement will slowly pull you towards spirituality. And when you grow older, after feeling life's ups and downs, your heart will say, like, enough now. I have seen the world. Now I want something more. I want peace. I want moksha. Means I want liberation. And believe me in that case that this feeling will take you into a completely new zone. You're someone who can go beyond material life and reach higher level of awareness. That's not a small thing. Now one thing I want to tell you importantly, that this doesn't make you weak. First of all, listen carefully. This placement doesn't make you weak. It makes you even more powerful. 12th house is often considered very bad house in the horoscope. Similarly like 6th and 8th house. But I don't feel like that. I have never seen any such condition if someone's planetary position are in favor of 12th house. Obviously, if even in your 9th house is affected, which is the house of your luck, your fortune, then it is affected maybe by any planet, pap grah, or any negative planetary position is sitting there, or maybe the signs seated there will be not in favor. Then the ninth house can also give you negative effects. So it's not like that sixth, eighth, and 12th house are the only bad houses in your horoscope. These houses cannot give success at you to you at all. In the upcoming videos, I will also post a video in which I will tell you how these 6th, 8th, and 12th house will give you money. So don't underestimate yourself that if any of the planetary position is there in your 12th house, then it is and it will always give you negative effects. Similarly goes for moons. If you are sensitive, obviously you are sensitive, but that doesn't mean you are weak. Sensitivity is not a very bad thing. You can feel things more than others. You can understand what others can't even see. But now it's up to you. Will you use this as your strength or let it become your weakness? Create balance, use your emotions wisely, and most importantly, protect yourself from negative energy. And always remember, you are the special one. You are unique and born for higher purposes. Your heart is deep and your strength is even deeper. Recognize this power and make this placement your greatest strength. Now let's talk about Mars. If Mars is there in your 12th house, then your life can never be like a normal person, to be very honest. Here, basically, you either become an ultimate warrior or waste all your energy. It all depends on how you use this kind of fire. Will you give it a right direction, or let it burn without any reason? People basically fear this placement. People are very fearless about this placement. They say Mars in 12th house can destroy things. But the truth is, if you learn to control this energy, you will become unstoppable. Obviously, if Mars sits in any of the houses, then it can give you anger issues related to those things. If it is even in your first house, then your personality will be only based on anger issues. You will have a lot of anger issues. Even if it is in your ninth house, then obviously it will can give you anger in that position as well, related to that objects or items which that house relates. So it's not always necessary that Mars in 12th house is considered very bad placement, or it can destroy each and everything. The truth is, if you learn to control this energy, then it can be unstoppable. It's true that there can be challenges in relationships. You may face emotional or physical frustration. But remember, Mars here is not making you any of the kind of weak person. It is making you fearless. And also, you hate losing. And when it comes to your loved ones, you won't hesitate to stand up against the whole world. Just you or your loved ones don't lose. This is what the thing which matters. Since childhood, you've been fighting, sometimes for your rights, sometimes for your family, sometimes against society or any rule. You can't tolerate injustice. And if someone hurts you or your loved ones, the game changes instantly right there. But there is a problem with this position that if this energy is misdirected, it can drain you mentally and physically. You may get angry quickly, you have less patience, and sometimes show aggression for no reason. But if you learn to use this energy in the right way, then it can obviously become your biggest strength. Mars in 12th house or can make you unstoppable in any competitive field. Whether it's competitive exams, sports, high pressure jobs, anything, you have the fire to win. You're not someone who gives up easily. You have the power to crack the toughest exam, start a big business, or reach the top in your career. But there's again one warning associated with this. If your focus gets weak, all this energy can go to waste. You may have lots of ideas in your mind, but sometimes you struggle with execution. You start many things but find it hard to complete. Now, there are some ideal paths for you which I could suggest you that are considered very good in this position. If you go into defense, police, army, or competitive exam, success is guaranteed in these of the fields. Talking about business, then in business you have some risk. You have the high risk taking ability, but I can say that in business there are some risks associated with them. But be careful. Impulsive decisions can cause loss. You may feel drawn towards spirituality as well. So, martial arts, yoga, or meditation can be life changing for you. So, these were the fields which you can take over. Now, as Mars is sitting in your 12th house, then you might face sudden expenses. Money comes fast, but it goes fast too. So, managing your finances also is very important. So, if your energy doesn't go into the right direction, you may feel alone in even if you have everything. So, your biggest win is building self discipline and focus. Now, let's talk about relationships perspective. The truth is, you don't like to compromise yourself without any reason. You have a deep bond with your parents, especially your mother or father. Sometimes this becomes so strong that it creates issues in married life. You need your own space. If your partner is too emotionally dependent, it can cause conflict. Also, you are extremely passionate in love. Sometimes you give your all, but if someone betrays you, your reaction can be explosive. You may feel very possessive. Jealousy can also be triggered easily. So it's important to build trust and communication. But here the real issue is that it comes from when your partner doesn't meet your expectations. Obviously, it is the issue of everyone. You may start feeling the relationship is being becoming a burden to yourself and distance begins to grow. Misunderstanding increases and the situation can go to the extreme. So here's the final truth. If Mars is in your 12th house, it clearly means your energy level is on the other level. So the biggest challenge here is to use it correctly. And remember, your biggest battle is not with others, but with yourself. Unless and until you won't win yourself, you won't understand yourself, you can't win others. You you will keep losing each and everything in your impulsive nature sometimes. So if you can channel your anger, aggression and restless energy, then only there's a thing in this world you can't achieve. There's nothing in the world. Now let's talk about Mercury. Now Mercury in astrology I could say very super interesting planet. And when it sits in 12th house, it brings a lot of impact in your life. Let's understand deeply how it affects your life, your personality, which areas of life it touches, and what kind of energy it brings. First of all, this position's first impact is on your mind because Mercury is the planet of your mind. It controls how much knowledge you will have in your mind. Your brain is always full of ideas. Every second you feel like trying something new or innovating something new. You want to do in unique and creative things as well, something that surprises other people. From childhood, you might have noticed that whatever you do, you have your own style in that. Your thinking is out of the box, and nature supports you with certain ideas that you quickly act on. And when it get good results, then it can give you satisfaction. People may think you planned it all, but in truth, the idea just came suddenly in your mind and you executed it immediately. Now let's talk about your education. This part is really interesting here. Why? Let me tell you. If you have Mercury in the 12th house, you will go through schooling. If your family supports regular education, you will go to school and college as well. And you may not always study in regular way like others do, but you won't stay completely away from learning either. See, let me ask you one thing. Is education only about certificates and degrees? Not at all. So even if you're not very much regular in studies or in your education, you will have the genius mind that you will understand every concept or every logic with ease. Now comes an important point, which is your higher education. It depends a lot on your father's thinking or how much your family supports for the studies. If they want you to study more, you probably will. But here's a twist that what you study may not always help you in your career. Suppose if you study MBBS, then you always don't desire to become a doctor. So many people with this placement have high, government jobs. But many others end up with degrees they never use. So the key rule here is that if your parents choose the right field for you, you will succeed. Let them know what you are interested in. What is your interest? Tell them that what you want to do. And if not, you may end up with a degree that doesn't matter in your life at all. And after that, you will regret that you have spent a lot of time in getting this degree only to see the happiness on your parents' face, but it is not in the use as of now. So yes, higher education plays a key role in your this placement in your life, but only the right choice brings success. Secondly, Mercury in the 12th house also affects your income and your spending habits. You have a different style when it comes to earning and spending money. The most interesting part here is you can do well in work related papers, documents, or writing signatures and all of that. So you might be wondering that, so should I open a stationery shop? This one thing which will be roaming around your mind by listening this. Absolutely, if you have the knowledge, any business related to paper, pens or printing can bring your luck. But It's not always like you have to open only stationery shop. There are other works also in business which have the paperwork, which have the paper pen and printing work. Now, Mercury gives you knowledge and intelligence. That's clear here. But that doesn't always come from books. You are a keen observer. You carefully watch people. You carefully watch trends, or maybe sometimes you make trends out of it. And you keep watching profitable work. Even if you don't complete formal education, your practical knowledge will be excellent. As I said before, degree or certificate doesn't matter in this position. The only thing matters is your the practical knowledge or the intelligence you are carrying with you. Now, second thing, let's talk about your social life. Here, Mercury can also be the kind of big spender. You can have big expenditures. You love being socially active, hosting parties, and inviting friends, family, and social members. Basically, being proactive. Sometimes you may feel later that you have spent too much in these things, but still, you love being socially connected. In childhood, you get some kind of very strong support from your parents, but when you grow up, you enter job or business life, you need to take your own decisions. That time, your parents might be not capable of getting or taking decisions of your life, but you have to take your own decisions. Career choice will depend on your own thinking, basically. So, if your education is incomplete, you might change careers many times. But if your studies are solid, you can build a stable and successful career, whether in private or government sector. Now, so finally, I have to say like that if Mercury is in your 12th house, then it makes you full creative ideas. You have socially active. You are a true knowledge seeker and sometimes a little extravagant. To make the most of this placement successful, choose your studies and career wisely and use your Mercury energy in a smart and powerful way. Finally, as we have arrived to the middle of the video, let's talk about Jupiter quickly. If Jupiter is in your 12th house, then understand this clearly that your life will be something truly different. Sometimes that sets you apart from the crowd, and sometimes it can give you kind of negative impacts, but I could say it can set you apart from everyone. Why? Let's understand, because this placement makes you someone who belongs to another world altogether. Another world, I don't mean like different from Mithula, different from this earth, but I mean in a different way that you are very different. You are very apart from others. Your thinking, your way of talking, your way of walking, everything. What does that mean actually? It means you're not just someone who gathers knowledge, you're someone who shares it, who teaches it, or lives it. There will always be some kind of specialization or unique qualification in your life. Now, one thing I would like to clear that some people think that this position is not considered great or is not at all good. Then I would like to say in them that setting you apart from the crowd, doesn't that mean a good thing in your life? You have the different knowledge which maybe other people don't have, or you share your knowledge, you teach others in a different way, and you live it in another way. Then isn't it a good quality which 12th house Jupiter is giving to you? Obviously, right? So you don't need to underestimate yourself that you have this position, then okay, this will be properly that, and you can't expect anything from this. You have to. And also, if as I could say that this position is not always 100% favorable to you, but I could say 50% it is good for you. Why? Because 12th house is the house of loss, but not sticking to the loss perspective, it is the house of liberation as well. It is the house of spirituality as well. It is the house of knowledge. The deep knowledge you get from here is the house of 12th house. So there are many other perspectives in the astrology of this position. We'll talk about it in the other videos as well. But first of all, let's be clear with the other effects of Jupiter placed here. First of all, Jupiter here is the natural giver of wisdom and spirituality. But when it's in the 12th house, it brings a layer of mystery in your life. At a time, people may not be able to understand you at all because they won't know what you are thinking or planning. As I said, you gather knowledge, you share it and teach it in a different way, which often people don't understand, or if they even understand, then they can't follow that. But the truth is, here again, you have so much depth inside that eventually people start to see the value of your words. Now, wealth comes, but so do expenses. Let's address this question. The question is, what does this Jupiter do to your financial life? Well, this is a very strong placement for wealth, to be very honest. But here's the catch, the more you earn, the more you likely to spend. And not just spend, you will be more than ready to give away your money to others. Friends, relatives, acquaintances, they will be all around to benefit from your generous nature. That's why financial management becomes crucial for you. Otherwise, your big heart could lead you into losses. Now let's talk about career. Your career will be dynamic here. You can't stick to just one thing. You're naturally filled with creativity, which makes you shine in fields like research, spirituality, writing, international business, social work, and any other creative skills. And yes, foreign travel or setting abroad is more certain. You will gain from foreign connections. This is guaranteed, one way or another. Sometimes you become such a deeper thinker that people feel like you are living in a different world altogether. And to be honest, you kind of are. Your imagination, your thought process, and your vibe are totally unique. But remember, not everyone will understand this uniqueness. Some people may even underestimate you. But don't worry, the same people will come back to you later for advice one day. Now, this Jupiter placement guarantees some form of spiritual awakening in your life. At some point, you will get drawn to meditation, you will get drawn to yoga, astrology, metaphysics, and so much of these things you will drawn to. And you might even become a respected spiritual teacher or guide. But again, here's a warning to you, if you fall into wrong company, this energy can turn into escapism. You might try to run from reality and you even fall into addictions. Now, Jupiter in this house also allows money to flow, especially you're when you are fulfilling your responsibilities. But the problem is, you can become way too open handed with the money. Spending without thinking is the main problem here. You need to remember one thing, spend money only in the right people's hand and right purposes, because some people won't hesitate to take advantage of your soft nature. Now, let's talk about what kind of fields you can opt for. Your career might be in creative fields, research work, spiritual organization, or in a large global company. And if you keep following the precautions I told you before, you can also go abroad and you can take or opt for a job which is related to foreign country or foreign affairs. So, in these all the fields, the only thing matters is your knowledge is highly valued. But Jupiter in 12th house can also make you slightly detached or lazy in some time when it comes to long term career planning. Now, long term career planning can be like you are preparing for UPSC, you are preparing for SSC. So, these are long term career planning. You have to prepare for 1 year, then you have to go to take an exam, and then it depends on the government, on the results or your performance, how you performed, and then only you will get selected. Or sometimes, if you failed in the exam, then you will not. So, these are the long term career planning. Means you are getting lazy towards this. You don't have dedication towards it. So don't delay important decisions or don't leave any project halfway. Consistency is key to your growth. You naturally have a charitable heart and you love helping others. But here's an important thing. Helping everyone is not always the right thing. This is Kali Yuga. Especially if someone is using you, then in this Kali Yuga, everyone will start harming you. Unless and until you won't understand their nature correctly. So, this is where the placement gets a bit risky. You may get emotional and kind of help people who don't really care about your well being. So, here are some key precautions for you which you have to follow. If you follow them, then you don't need to follow any other remedy. If you follow these, then you will obviously achieve to higher success. First of all, avoid blind trust, as I said. Second, do financial planning. Without control, you may land in any financial trouble. And spend time with family. This is the most important thing. If you stay too busy with spiritual or professional life, your personal life may suffer. Now, I said spiritual life as well. Why spiritual life? Because there might be, I think if you have heard this story that one time Devashi Narad asked Sri Hari Vishnu that why you love your devotees who are in a spiritual or who are the devotees who stay in a physical life within the family and within the burdens with the responsibilities they take care of their spiritual sides and friend. They worship their devoted God, their devoted Lord. But the person who, are doing tapasya, who are doing sadhanas, by leaving their families alone, by leaving all the responsibilities, all the worldliest responsibilities, why don't you love them? Because the people who are in the family, who are in the burden of, and who are in the burden of responsibilities of others as well, of the career, of the money, of the children, of their parents, their wife, husbands, and everything, they are also taking care of their spiritual son along with those responsibilities. So, spending the time with family is also very crucial. If you are very spiritual, then that is a very good thing. But you have to manage your spirituality. You have to manage your timings in such a way that even God will think that yes, this person is a very, good manager, that he is or she is doing managing in with this balancing spiritual life and the other responsibilities as well. So this one thing you have to remember. The next thing, avoid overthinking. This placement can make you overanalyze things so much that you miss the chance to act. Just go with the flow sometimes. And lastly, be consistent in career. Don't leave things incomplete. Whatever you start, finish it with full dedication. Now let's talk about Saturn. If Saturn is sitting in the 10th house, then some parts of your life will be like a movie you must watch. First, let's talk about your body and health. Saturn in the 12th house can bring physical struggles. You may face minor injuries, tiredness, or sleep problems. But the good news for this position is your work won't stop. No matter what's happening with you, with your health, your goals and careers will stay strong. Just take some rest when needed and keep working well. Now, about your family and relatives, when Saturn is in the 12th house, your relatives may try to control your life. They may give too many opinions or interfere in your personal matters. You might often think, why are they getting involved in my life? What is their, why are they ruling on my life? But here's the trick, just stay smart, set boundaries, and focus on your own life. That's it. Let's talk about career perspective. If Saturn is in your 12th house, your early life may have more struggles. Your friends may move ahead quickly, and you might feel like, why is my life stuck? But don't worry, Saturn gives success slowly, but when it comes, it's powerful. In your late 30s or 40s, you will achieve such a stability that people will admire you. Now, about home and property. Saturn in this house often means you will live far from your home, maybe because of job or any business. You might even have to leave your hometown. So, if you're there's an important tip I want to give you for this position. If you own a house, don't give it to someone else and don't sell it. Saturn doesn't like this. If you do, you may end up changing homes again and again. Now let's talk about love life. It may be slow. You may take time to commit. When it comes to children, you may not have many, but the ones you you will have be successful. Your parenting style is unique. You're not overprotective, but take smart and logical decisions for your children's. Now, very important, your work life. You will like to working away from home. This could be a foreign job or a profession that keeps you outside from your home. If you do freelance work or become a consultant, any kind of consultant, it will be a great choice for you. So here are some quick precautions for you. By following these precautions, you don't need to follow any remedy, because when you balance yourself by following these precautions, Saturn will always give you the success you admired of. First of all, don't invest money without thinking. Saturn here can be risky, can bring risky investments to test your thinking. Secondly, don't ignore your health. Especially take care of your bones, knees, and sleep problems. Avoid negative thinking. Saturn here may cause self doubt sometimes. You need not stay positive. So you have to stay positive. And don't blindly follow your relatives. They might try to control or manipulate you only to the greed of your money or your fame, anything. But don't blindly follow or trust your relatives. And lastly, avoid selling or changing homes too often. This can bring instability if you own your own house. Now let's talk about Rahu. If a person or if you have Rahu in 12th house, then your mind is always full of random thoughts. Rahu is already the planet that creates illusion, and when it sits in the 12th house, it increases confusion even more. You keep asking yourself things like, will this happen or that happen? Is something going wrong, or am I in an illusion? But if you watch this video carefully, you will understand what Rahu in the 12th house wants you to learn and what opportunities it brings. And if you want to know about Rahu in other houses, check our playlist. We have detailed videos for each house. Now let's talk about Rahu and come back to that in 12th house. Now there are some challenges. See, it is not like that it is very good position or not. Yes, there are challenges, but Rahu in 12th house also gives you a rare talent, something that not everyone has. Now the big question, can Rahu in the 12th house make you successful? Yes, absolutely it can. Now you might be thinking how, because Rahu is already a illusionist, a very for you it is a very malefic planet. Yes, it is a malefic planet, but Rahu's trick is this, it distracts and confuses you a lot. You will have an extraordinary intelligence, you have multiple talents, and your thinking will be very different from others. But the problem here is you don't trust your own abilities. And that's what Rahu does. It creates illusion. It makes your mind jump to assumptions. You may start thinking that person will probably say this situation will go wrong. You basically visualize situations before they even happen. And sadly, these visualizations are often negative. They're often proved negative for you. So, in this position, Rahu makes you assume and overthink. You overthink every situation, you imagine problems that don't even exist, and see conspiracies in everything. So, how can you stop this? First of all, no reassumptions rule in this position. Don't assume what people or someone will say or what will happen. First, face the real situation, then take action. Secondly, no negative visualization. Stop imagining only the worst outcomes. If you keep expecting bad things, your mind will start believing and reacting that way. And use your talent. This is the most important precaution. Rahu in the 12th house gives you insane work capacity. You can work 18 hours a day if you want, but if you waste that time in worrying that what will happen in the future, what will be the result, you will lose your power. And you have the skill based work, you have to do that. Your biggest strength is your natural talent, not just your education. Whether you have a degree or not, your skills will take you forward. So you have to do a skill based work. Now let's talk about Ketu. Whenever we talk about Ketu, the first thing that comes to mind are mystery, suspense, and sometimes sudden unexpected events as well. And when this same Ketu sits in 12th house, life becomes a whole new level of surprise and twist. Now 12th house represents expenses, losses, isolation, foreign places, and most importantly, spirituality. But Ketu is often considered comfortable in the 12th house. Why? Because it's said that Ketu here makes a person an excellent problem solver. But is this completely true? Mm, To be very honest, not really. It's a half truth. Because Ketu never acts alone. It also depends on other planets in the chart. So, what does Ketu in the 12th house bring into your life? When Ketu supports you, you become an expert in solving problems, as I said before. You have great chances of setting abroad. Usually, someone from your immediate family ends up living in a foreign country just because of this position. And these people means you having this position often own not just one but multiple properties in life. Your kids may do very well in their career and shine like stars. And Ketu here is powerful for meditation, inner peace, and spiritual growth. But when Ketu starts creating problem, you start doing uncontrolled expenses. Money will come, but it won't stay. Sometimes family spends it, and sometimes unexpected expenses show up. And anxiety and mental stress are main here, especially if the moon is weak in your birth chart. This stress can even increase a lot. And delayed childbirth will also be caused here. Your children may face repeated challenges. Also, there will be legal problems. This Ketu may trap you in legal matters that become a big headache for you. So, what precautions should you take for this? Avoid overspending. You must balance your expenses. Secondly, take charge of family finances. You earn with hard work, that's clear, but someone else is spending it without your position. Your whenever you did not allow them to spend, then also they are spending. Then is it a good thing? No way. You must manage your money. It's your hard work. And lastly, don't detach emotionally. Don't ignore your family and close relationships. If you feel too aloof, make efforts to stay connected. So, Ketu in 12th house can give you superpowers, super spirituality. Spiritually, you will be very strong with this position. but it can also lead to a crash if you are not careful. It can be great for your spiritual growth, it can be great for your intelligence and financial gains only if you maintain the right balance. So, if Ketu sits in the 12th house, take precautions seriously because the results can be unpredictable. So, this was all about 12th house, how all the 9 planets can affect your 12th house and what kind of impact it can give you in your life. Sometimes people consider 12th house very bad because it is the house of losses, expenses, hospitalization, isolation. But rather than looking only to the negative impacts of 12th house, we have to also look for the positive impacts. And also, if any of the planets is sitting in your 12th house, then you have to also see whether the planetary positions are appropriate there or not. So, this was all about it. If you are not getting any good results of any of the position, as I told you here in this video, then you have to first go through your horoscope. You have to check everything that in which sign it is placed, what is the sign which is placed in your 12th house, or if any planet is sitting there, then in what nakshatra it is sitting, and is that planet getting any sight, any aspect from any other planet as well. So each and every planet has a different effect. And if any planet is also giving an aspect to 12th house, it can affect a lot, whether it is a good planet or a malefic planet. So you have to check the following things. Secondly, if you have empty 12th house, if you no planet is sitting in your 12th house, then you have to go through the sign sitting there. Suppose if you have 7 numbers sitting there, then you have to consider that Libra sign is there in your 12th house. And Libra's uh, lord is Venus. So you have to look for the Venus prediction which is being told in this video. Similarly, if one number is hidden in your 12th house, then the sign which is considered is Aries, and the lord of it is Mars. So you have to go through the Mars. So similarly, for the other 12 signs as well, you have to go if you have empty 12th house. So this was all. And if you like the video, then do share this with your relatives, with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Thank you. Namo Narayan.